I have analyzed all those things based on the merits. I don't speak anything unbiased way. I do not know who is Mr. Modi. I see he is the Prime Minister of India. Whenever he speaks, I listen carefully. I have gone through each lecture. Whoever the Prime Minister of India, I have downloaded all videos, started, wrote few lines of their biography, the main work they have done. Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Chaudhary Charan Singh, all those people like no Debo Gowda, Rajiv Gandhi, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and few more prime minister, a small term prime minister, they have come. Then Vajpayee sir, then Manmohan Singh, then Narendra Modi Shah. I have analyzed everybody. I am not talking on air or I am not talking on air anybody's biography. It might be some mistakes because I don't keep script because we are not recognized. Nobody calls us. This is my personal YouTube channel. I just publish it. If you wish to read it or this is your choice. Nobody is forcing anybody for that matter. I am exercising my knowledge and expressing because I am also jobless. Nobody has given me job in Bengal. I have gone for lecturership. I have gone for readership. 1 minute interview. They told, thank you very much. No problem. After that, somebody told, if you want to get a lecturership post in Bengal, you need to have something else. Then I have analyzed why the Nobel laureates, not in economics, has left India and got Nobel Prize. Most of the Nobel laureate in physics, chemistry, biology, peace and literature, they are all living in India. We are claiming Amartya Sen Abhijit is ours. खाओ अभिजिद्दा अभिजिद्दा आओ अभिजिद्दा मिठाई खाओ डब्बा खोल के देता हूँ डब्बा खाओ बंगाली पीपल को नहीं दोगे आप नहीं देंगे लेकिन अभिजिद्दा को देंगे दिस इज माई विश एंड desire that one day everything will be fine and normal. I'm waiting for the good days, better days, nice, beautiful days will come. Everything will be fine and perfect. With these few words, I want to conclude that my final talk is no personal, it is all their post. I have analyzed, it is all in public domain, anybody can search it. I have not utilized my brains or anything. I have just analyzed and expressed. That is the thing I want to tell you. It is I read in between lines and my analysis and interpretation. It might be wrong or right, that is up to you. I wish everybody is listening this thing, and if you have anything to say about the whole thing, you can check out my Vision India document. Again, I am telling Vision Bengal document. My thought process, what I have conveyed, my poetry, literature, everything one can see it. And if I have been treated badly in India, many places, I want to now express my thought process. Some releasing point must be there, and you must give me a space or chance. Don't abuse me. If you don't like to hear me out, absolutely fine, but don't try to defend me, not to utter something. You can put another video countering my challenge. I would rather love to listen all those things. I say many friends who are living in Chicago and all, they are publishing papers in Nature. Can you imagine? Same university, we are passing out. My dada, he is senior, 10 years senior than me, maybe a little more. Doing my MSc, that time he was a technical person, like no university, helping students. He's doing job. He is moving to Calcutta University, doing PhD in biochemistry, going to America, settling down, now publishing paper in Nature, down the line 30 years. Sometime I don't have time to go through this part, what paper he is publishing, but I can understand this much. If one gentleman is publishing paper in Nature as a author, co-author, something like that, same paper. It's a tremendous. One can see the journey of an individual, how somebody is from a technician to America. It's an opportunity, and I have requested him today. He's my brother, he's my dada. Same Mednipurian, I want some Mednipurian is getting Nobel Prize. That is what my desire. I told him, you deserve Nobel Prize. So what you do, you explain to the common people, like, to understand what is the impact of your paper that somebody is publishing in Nature. In India, people are forging paper. I know IIT professor, they told that they are working with Haragobindo Khurana, coming and getting professorship. After that, it was found they have been sacked. I am not naming, you can check out IIT corruption, scientific corruption. They are forging papers from Nature and publishing it, getting vice chancellor position, caught hold, thrown out. Some are escaping, like an airport. You are taking lighter matchbox inside. Nicely, you are there. You know that if it is catching, no problem, it will go inside. Then you will go to toilet and you will smoke there. Many people they do it. I have seen in airport. Similar way, we are doing the same exercise, our intellectual exercise. जो पकड़ गया वो चोर है, जो नहीं पकड़ गया वो ईमानदार है. वो कौन डिसाइड करेगा? जो पकड़ गया वो चोर है. डिटेक्शन सीमेंट, गैस डिटेक्शन. इफ यू वांट टू पीपीपी लेवल, पीपीटी, parts per trillion, I say always, everybody is gas, like a oxygen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide. Now somebody is telling gas is there in very ppt level or percentage level or ppm level or ppb level, parts per million, parts per billion or percentage. So percentage level, you analyzer, you get it from 1 lakh rupees, ppm level 3 lakhs rupees, ppb level 50 lakhs rupees, and ppt level you can pay any amount of money. Probably you won't be able to do that. Let a laser to be, no infrared. You have to have laser system. Switzerland, there are systems available. PPT level, lower level detection. See, your knowledge and understanding is a very powerful thing. Your mind is a very powerful thing. How much exercise you want to do it, you can do it. You can charge your mind up to 940 nanometer IR light and excite it like a algae. Friends, I want to end up this video with a small story. People might be thinking that I am fooling everybody. I do whatever things in reality. I am giving you a very simple example. Last 2020, 22nd March, your corona started, right? Now 2021, 2022, again approaching to February, March. 2 years will be completing. In my other lab, I want to tell the story to the whole world. The reason I want to tell you, people might be wondering that why I'm speaking so much, and even though I do not have a position and I'm doing very serious kind of talk which is going to blow somebody's mind probably for many days, because I'm talking favor or against many things. People might be angry also, because they have a lot of love and faith for the system, for the people. My analysis is based on my critical own understanding, because 2 years I have studied history of science, knowledge and understanding, history of literature, philosophy, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 years of all history, science and everything. I have gone through each and every page. Because I was a labor worker, I was working for my company 22 hours, no time to do any kind of exercise. After many years, thought of, because of corona, I got little time. I was exercising that part. One fine day at night, I was just closing my eyes, sitting in my office. I got a phone call from some gentleman was calling. I want to have little water before speaking this story. I'll finish it in 5 minutes probably. My voice is choking. I want to speak in front of Buddha, whatever I am speaking, because I believe in Buddha, nobody. So if I am speaking something wrong, one can correct me and I am answerable to Buddha. Friends, this is a serious talk. You can see Buddha. In 2020, in the month of March, I got a call from a scientist. I was not knowing. He told that I am a scientist. So, what I was trying to tell you, this is a very, very serious talk I am making. People might be telling I am fooling everybody. I do not have any ambition to fool anybody. I have seen many ups and downs in my life. I have lived in platform many days in Mumbai, having a PhD degree, MBA degree. There is no opportunity. I am a CSR fellow. I had international publication too. 20 years back, I have lived in Mumbai without having anything, just a railway station. So I am speaking from my mind. Anybody can understand that part. I had great publication that mathematical modeling of symbiotic system. I felt the day I was landed in Mumbai, closing my eyes in a platform and thinking my John Webster, appreciating my mathematical modeling of symbiotic system and everything. I was just closing my eyes. I was recalling John Webster and Bernard Rodrigues, my professor, my guide, my PhD guide, my university days, my poetry, my everything I was recalling. So sorry. I'm so sorry to tell all those things because I need to tell, I need to speak the truth. I belong to a very rich family. Dr. Robijit, Dr. Amartya Sen cannot think in his life how much property I have in my native place. One can check out. He writes about his Nobel Prize, he's coming from Bangladesh, all those story and his crocodile tears. This is my real tears, I can tell you this much. I was a brilliant student, not bad student. I was the victim of political system. This communist, I hate Jyoti Bosu, his narrow political ambition. I have collected chanda in Esplanade East for Jyoti Bosu and he drank wine. I had been to those places, Buddhadev Bhattacharya, Biman Bose, I know they are naked character. I hate all those things. When I see this Nobel Prize winner, when they come celebrate with wine bottle, I see my blood is there over. I can see that much. I can realize that part. I hate Jyoti Bosu. I say it's a Khoti Bosu. He's an idiot fellow. He has gone to heaven. No problem, but he has ruined Bengal. I have a lot of respect for Buddhadev Bhattacharya because he's a man of few words and he's coming from a good family, what is call it, Shukanta Bhattacharya. I told many times if somebody can get Nobel Prize, if Nobel Committee has got the wisdom, they could have picked Shukanta Bhattacharya. But they won't give Nobel Prize to Shukanta Bhattacharya. The reason is from a poor family background, number one. Number two, he's a true nationalist. He is not like Rabindranath, a hypocrite giving Nobel Prize. Friends, this is the saddest part. Can you imagine this fellow, 2099, I was a CSR fellow. My PhD guide is Professor Bilgrami, meeting R.K. Pachori, meeting great personalities, having little bit publication, even not the great publication. I am having publication on mathematical modeling of symbiotic system. John Webster calling from London University. He came to India giving a fellowship. He was trying to give me this fellowship, but finally it is not been materialized. But till I date, I feel my theory has got a lot of potential to correlate the mathematical constant to understand the equilibrium. Anything is there in society, this equilibrium concept can be utilized. like mycorrhizal association, parasitism, and many things can be studies. I had that idea. My own professor has criticized that why you are writing such kind of criteria. No, 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 sir. I have been studying mycorrhiza. I'm so sorry. Mycorrhizal association, cross section, staining. I was talking to my professor. Roderick said, "Look, this nice association you can apply in a society." He used to laugh. He used to smile that I'm speaking something. Let's see, you can apply in society, a nice society. How the fungus they are living inside the intercellular space. Nobody is affecting with each other. Mutualism. A nice society can be created. So this kind of paper, he told that you write when you grow up more, but now you need to do the afforestation, many things, mycorrhizal strain. I was doing that. After that, I told sir, I'm doing side by side. You shouldn't mind, because that time I have put a single name, because joint paper his name is there, first name mine, second name Bernard Rodriguez, no problem. He accepted an additional work since he has not accepted my idea, so I put my name, I published this paper. Nobody has appreciated my idea of a mathematical constant in equilibrium which can be applied for nature, medical science, anything to understand that part. Friends, John Webster, very old man that time, I do not know whether he still is alive or not, he's a greatest mycologist, is from London University. He told that, how come you got that idea? I told just like that I got it, sir. I was thinking many things. Probably this is my idea. After that, I used to send him mail. He has replied me that I'm planning to have some funding and everything. After few correspondence, and finally that, in UK they are like a king. Once upon a time they are a king with money of everything. Nowadays UK also, I had visited UK many times afterwards. I know that UK, even the beggars also, they play violin. They say £1 please, £1 please in Thames River. I have seen those beggars. They have the same blood, British blood. They don't like to come down, but they will beg with £1, £1, £1. This is the saddest part. I hate the hypocrisy of British people. Like, know how come they can do such kind of activities. Thames River, all those places. There's so much problem in London city. I have seen people are begging, but they are royal beggars. I have published video of the begging policy, British begging policy, what this is. Friends, I have a lot of respect for John Webster. Finally, it has not materialized. Then I have not given thought. I didn't have any ambition to go to abroad also. So I settled down in Mumbai from railway station to stayed 7 days in railway station. Try to find out a house without telling my parents, because my father once told that you are PhD now, MBA. Now in India, see the interesting part. Once you have a big degree, everybody feels that you are capable to earn money. But you know how hard it is to earn money. There is no way to earn money because you cannot snatch away. So I used to hide my degrees. I used to get CSR fellowship. Suddenly fellowship stopped. So I thought of coming back to Mumbai with a small job, no home. Getting a house in Mumbai is a difficult job. Then afterwards stayed at friend's house few days, got a rented house with little help from my family. So I told them I need some money. Even those things are fine in a family life. Whatever small help I got, I still accept this is a kind of a help from my brother. Friends, after that the journey was not very smooth, because getting job in Mumbai, right job, right qualification, because I had always ambition in my mind that I should get a job what I like. But for survival, what you want to do it, you have to accept, because you have to have food for that also. Struggled, worked, but I have never ever left my honesty level. One thing can tell me, I could have been associated to very political establishment. I could have got professorship today. In Goa also I could have got lecturership. That time there are many vacancies, but there are a lot of below substandard teachers still is there in the university that I can teach them. They know everything, it is known to everybody. It is like open secret. Professor used to tell you deserve at least university one position, assistant professor or associate professor or minimum thing. Many posts that has been created. I had opportunity to work for microbiology, biotechnology, marine science, as well as botany, zoology. I used to interact with all those departments. There are many posts that time. But interesting part is there, in India, if you are brilliant, outspoken, you don't have any position. I have seen the professor, they are fighting with each other. I thought probably this profession is not good for me, because this fighting business is, because I won't be able to utilize exercise, because I thought let us give my brain little stress. I took a private job and back to Mumbai. This is a small job. I thought I will be learning. Through this process, I learned many things, the instrumentation world. What is instrumentation? And then I started to study physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, all those things I have studied, literature. What is more interesting in instrumentation, there is a big philosophy that is inbuilt in instrumentation. Any instrumentation, there is a philosophy. I become little philosophical. I have a creating mind. I used to write poetry in university, and those books I used to carry. So I had a theory in my mind, that is mathematical modeling of symbiotic system, and that drives me to write lot of idea. I get into environmental science, simulation modeling, and I was attached to a professor who were from Switzerland in Goa University. He worked with Nobel laureate. He used to teach me many things, interdisciplinary things. Professor Bikram Dasgupta, he is no more. University has not recognized him. That I would like to get into that part. That is emotional. He taught me many things, Dr. Bikram Dasgupta. Till I carries his photograph with me. He's no relation, but the kind of enlightenment he has given me, that he told me, if you want to do really science, you need to have interdisciplinary thing. You need to understand physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology. Before leaving Goa, he told me that part. I had this thing in my mind. I was doing that. After that, with so much struggle, and got married, wife, then PhD. She took admission in IIT. Then he went to UD City, joined Hindustan Lever. Then finally she got into BRC. Now she's a nuclear scientist. 20 years down the line. I have worked for many companies, small term to learn something. Then getting into ICR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, is top job I have taken, reporting to IAPON as a business manager, 4 business manager in India, including 200 ICR institute in universities, that is 50 research institute in ICR, technology commercialization mission that I have taken into consideration, friends. After that, I had a lot of things in my mind, because I thought those technologies are not helping. They are all not mature one. After 3 years, I could understand that, and I told Ayappan sir, nothing is happening. There is nothing called technologies. Then started to dig out my own things, because already in mind I was preparing all those things, my technologies, what I'm going to do. Started forming, taking friends to form a company. Friend ditched. He has taken all money from my company. I have struggled. Then started to form a new company, and all those things has gone down the line. Forming a new company, going to various countries, understanding things, putting ideas, putting engineers. Gradually I could form. Today I am successful. 60 projects I have did across India, including all research institute, BRC, TIFR, ICR, DST, CSIR, all central university, international research institution, ICRISAT. 3 of my project is inaugurated. One is Mr. Modi inaugurated for ICRISAT. Before that, NBRI, Professor Dr. Kalam came for inauguration, but it was some program schedule was delayed. He could not inaugurate it. I went all the way to Lucknow, spending 50,000 rupees airfare. From Mumbai to Lucknow, 50,000 rupees airfare. You can imagine, India is a very rich country, nice country. That time I have given my aviation theory that if aviation has to be done, your ticketing money part has to be taken care. In one day with 5 minutes you can solve this problem, but we are delaying. We don't like to solve the problem. I was very angry when my myself one ticket, another ticket, two ticket was costing 50,000 rupees. Punching my credit card, it is like my blood is going like to Air India. Friends, how many things I want to tell over here. I have so much concern. After that, IRI, Delhi Indian Agriculture Research Institute, where Dr. Swaminathan used to be the director. There we have done the big climate change project research. President of India used to come, and it's a big campus. Everybody wants to have their things to be opened. So it has not been happening. I hope another opportunity I am creating for Central India, that is MP, done biggest project there. I am expecting Prime Minister of India or President of India should come, and I have already written to Vice Chancellor, the Dean, and everybody. I have worked with Swaminathan very closely. Every time I say he is close to 90s, even if I go to Chennai, I don't need his permission. When his PA says that Dr. Pal came from Genesis Technology, he simply says go inside, because he is my mentor. After Gautam Buddha, if anybody is there, he is Swaminathan. I don't have any blood relation, but I respect him for many reasons. He is a nice visionary. I want to see if in India any green revolution is coming, one should follow the life of Dr. Swaminathan. People might be telling anything, many things. There are critics. No problem. You follow his scientific spirit. I want to have his unfinished vision, green revolution, India. Friends, I want to finish it. My servant is working. He's just gone up. I am hungry. I want to go to office. It is around 12 o'clock now. So, how much we'll have opportunity to speak? Okay, I have forgotten to speak about the new idea what I was trying to tell me. This gentleman from a research institute, one of the greatest research institute, core biology, they work on. Headquarters in Switzerland, I am not telling. The scientist is calling that we have been facing problem in separation of microalgae. Once you grow microalgae, small algae, you can see those algae here in this, you can see those are the algae. The small algae, you can see it in the, you can see those are the small algae which is attached to Buddha. Small microalgae, they want to separate. They have 1,000-liter tank. From this tank they want to separate. Currently they are using filtration system. He called me and explaining that what their things are doing. He explained to me that I asked him what are the problem they are facing. Simple problem like filtration. If they are using millipore and if they are a filter, it is not clogging and everything. Then other precipitation technology, many things they want to use, but they want to have an online system in their mind. Can you imagine? ICGB group of scientists, group leader is calling evening time and is explaining these things. Sir, I told from where you got this my number. He is telling that I got this number from somebody, but they felt that if anybody in India can resolve the problem, this is the number you can talk. I do not have the conversation record, but the way he was speaking, I heard him for some time, for 10 minutes. Then I told, sir, what you need from me? He told me that I need some good separation system which can separate microalgae in one go without having any problem. I told, sir, I have heard your problem. I asked him, what is your sample volume? He told me it will be around 500 liter. I thought it is fine. So he wants to have the objective in one run, like the way your water and algae are growing, it can be separated in one go. He is having the filtration technology and other system they have used. Group of scientists from America and Switzerland, they are sitting here. Great minds are working. They are working day and night for separation. They have come to me. Now the question is, what is the thing I want to give them? After talking to him, I just closed my office room and sitting casually thinking that what I should give him, what options I have. I'm not a scientist that I was thinking that part that I'm not a scientist. Sorry. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I little cough. I was thinking that I was about to tell this story. I want to not story. It is a real story. That is, one can go and see that there is no problem. So he told me. Then I was sitting and thinking about what I should do. Then I had little thought in my mind how to separate it out. I had an absolute thinking that how to separate with the extreme thing, right? Is a concept of nationalism, how to become a true nationalist, super hyper nationalist, semi nationalist, pseudo nationalist kind of thing, right? This is the idea I had in my mind. So I was thinking I cannot be a high, like, semi automatic nationalist, chota chota nationalist. No, no, it is not that way. You have to, if you want to do this thing, you have to have a divine force that can be taken separate out. I was thinking. I came home, it's nearby. Corona time, no work. Sitting, discussing in my mind that what is that I can. I have discussed with my wife. She's a scientist, great scientist. She's working on separation technologies and all, having a lot of patents, many membranes she has developed, uranium separation with membrane, specific membrane for uranium sea water. This much I can tell you. Great works. She was Mumbai University first class first in PhD, stood first. She was awarded from UDCT, right? University of Department of Chemical Technology, where the Mukesh Ambani studied. Great people, all industrialists, they have studied from UDCT. See, anybody is understanding, one can understand this part. Then what happened? I have discussed with my wife because I have little trust on wife that she will give me a good solution. So what she told me that you do the same filtration and all those things. And after hearing the entire thing, I have heard her 15-20 minutes what she was trying to explain to me. I have carefully listened and accepted few things. I think, well, they are using the same system, same philosophy they are adapting. Then she was trying to tell me that you use one step, second step, third step, something like that. I told again it's a tedious process. Can you tell me something which is right in one run? It is something like that. If somebody give you a dose energy 2500 kilocalorie at a time, how nice it will be. No slow poison, giving one time dose your energy, some tablet. Somebody gives you knowledge, let's say 1 GB, 2 GB, 3 GB, you go to market, buy this much GB of knowledge, you'll be loved to happy. That's why you are artificial intelligence they are doing. I think they are doing the great damage. That is also I have told you. But if anybody wants to have this any shop made thing, knowledge, like you put your pen drive over here, you download the knowledge, you become knowledgeable, then you get the Nobel Prize like Dr. Abhijit and Amartya Sen. Many people might be wishing, maybe Einstein also one can think of better than Einstein. Friends, what had happened? Whole night I could not sleep. My bad habit, any idea it comes in my mind, you can check out my all videos. I don't know, I have consulted many doctors. Until or unless I release that idea, even in poetry, some idea, I have all diaries like in my bed, small notebook, pens. Night, if any ideas are there, I usually write the what I was thinking in a subconscious mind. I'll write. Morning, I'll try to explain myself, question, and try to debunk that what I was thinking. Sometimes I feel I'm sleeping, maybe not. I'm sleeping. Whole night goes like that. Then those things has been recorded and whole night I was thinking what to do, what not to do. I was searching some literature that what are the things. Next morning I sat at office, normal doing office. Night time again thinking that what to do because I have to answer professor. I have taken his 3 days time to come back to him because time are just running out. What to do? Sitting, playing with kittens and everybody, like I have 7 8 kittens, my animal lab. the same office, all kittens, they're coming and disturbing me, bothering me. And honestly speaking, and one kitten came to my place, and I could check out my old videos, like I have a chair and backside all the kittens come. Suddenly I found this kitten comes in a flash of moment around 9:30, 10 o'clock, sat on my backside where Buddha was there. That video can be seen. She comes in a flash of moment and jumps in a fraction of moment. I close my eyes and I was thinking something else, right? Is there any this cat is like an algal particles and whole room is a reactor. I was thinking that cat is coming, some external force is giving somebody undivine force. Can I drive it out this cat, like algal particles, millions of algal bodies are there. If I throw all those things put into one channel, and another side all the water will be moving out. It was a very totally absurd idea. Probably I was thinking, I close my eyes, then I draw some picture, that papers I have still with me. I allowed all those cats to go inside, given enough food to go inside. Sorry. I was thinking that backside I have Buddha. I have published close to 300-400 videos over there, and I was thinking what to do. I want to answer, sir, because filtration technology is only technology. Beyond that, what I have. Next morning, I was sleeping in the office. I have not come to the office for few days because of the kittens. I was living there. Both the house are close by. I was living with kittens. They sleep with me. I was thinking something. Let's see what I can do in my own ways. That is what I was imagining. So suddenly, I felt that if I able to create a spin of certain force like a G value, where each water and algae has got two different G value, the molecular weight or many things are there. So is there any force that I can separate these two forces together? Then started to browse through some literature, some idea, separation of two forces. Then I gradually went into the centrifugation system, centrifugation, two separation. No, it is not a perfect one like that. Got into, because I have time less, I have to answer. I have to just go through few things, right? Whatever idea I have in my mind, I've tried to put those terminologies, started to find out something. Suddenly, because I have the cat idea, because cat came very high speed and stayed for 2 3 4 seconds and moved out with high speed. So I was thinking a spinning system with something like a cat, like each algae can be put into a drum, and if it is a homogeneous one, you want to separate it out. You think of a nanoparticle, small particle, algal bodies, which is floating in water, and you want to separate it out. Now there is something called online system is coming, and we're trying to separate it out with the online system with a high G value. Water will be separated and algae will be leaving the orbit. Friends, suddenly I stuck in my mobile. I was not using my computer. There is a force called centripetal force, and when I enter into the theoretical part, not centrifugal force, centripetal force, which can separate liquid and solid phase in a particular G value. Now I just close my eyes, I close my room, and I was thinking that centripetal force is something two-phase separation. Your water is liquid and algae is a living object, is a solid phase. Now I main objective is to drive out this fellow, drive out. Sorry, the phones are coming over here. Drive out this particular force, but how to do it? Is there any machine to do that? Well, I was trying to find out the size of the particle and what is the G value is required. That calculation I could do that. I had a lot of ideas in my mind if I'm able to do the microalgae dimension from there, the particulate, the force it is required to come out from the water and the centrifugal force. Then I've tried to find out some companies who are making two-phase separation, liquid solid separation. Many have refused. Finally, I got some companies. I'm not going to reveal those names. That is what I want to. Centrifugal force. I have found out the system and the machine company who can design this system for me, whatever speed I required, and the separation rate, everything, flow rate. They told absolutely no problem. They are ready to give me the system, friends. I got this much information, and theoretically, I was very clear what I am offering. Next day, gentleman called me, have you got something? Then I told, sir, I got something. He told me, what is this? I told, sir, I have a technology. I want to give you one go. You are getting 40% or 50% recovery. I want to give you a system which can give you 99% recovery. He told, what is that? I told the same way what I have told to you. He laughed at me. Are you sure? Yes, I am sure, very much sure. I think, are you joking? I know, sir, I'm not joking. I'm very serious. So, what had happened? Close to 30 minutes we had a discussion, and after discussion, he told that give me some time, let me discuss with my friends and colleagues. Meantime, you send me some information. So, what I did, I have sent him all the information, discussed everything. That finally, there is a problem. He told me that, okay, well, then he asked me, what is your qualification? What is your qualification? I told him, sir, you don't think of my qualification. Don't bother about my qualification. If you fundamentally do not accept my idea, you tell me, but I am not going to tell you my qualification. But till date, his added doesn't know me, my qualification probably. And finally, sir, if you like this concept, he told we are a government institute, we like the concept theoretically, but there is no such a system with this force they have separated. How to tender it? I told, sir, what is the cost? Some idea I got it, sir. Whatever the cost, you can pay money after tendering, after getting this order. Then they was very happy that you can take risk of close to this much amount, 35 lakhs rupees of worth money if it is not helping you. I told, never mind, sir. I will be thinking for science, I might be lost 35 lakhs rupees. But if I win, probably what is going to happen that I will be thinking that I have won 35 lakhs rupees. I won. Not happened. Okay, don't pay me money, but I can earn money through other project. But I can take a risk of 35 lakhs rupees. He was surprised to hear with my confidence and everything. Every time he asked, what is your qualification? What is your background? Many things. I told you, forget about such. I am a poor man. There is no problem. I'll take loan and do that. I have done many things. I have lost money in JNU. People are using system. They have taken money. They are not giving. At least you are thinking to accept my idea, to channelize that idea. I can take this because I am confident that I am going to get the money. It will be 100% thing. He seeing his confidence, he told, let us, okay, this is an idea and understanding. I'll pay you money once you are physically demonstrating the system and separating algae, not 99%. Even if you are giving me 90% or 80%, we are happy. They are research scholar, PhD student, they are telling. Well, I thought theoretically it's fine, I can do that. Importing this machine, developing raceway tank, 500 liter, 2 tanks, separating with peristaltic pump. I have video this YouTube. I am sending my engineer. He's a nice boy, nice engineer. He could finally, with struggle for 2-3 days, he could separate 99.9% algae. Microalgae is coming from the machine, automatic with PLC, everything coming out. And in one drum you have a solid microalgae, another drum pure water. The scientists who have watched such till this video is there. Maybe we can have one more round of demonstration. They are so happy. 15, 20 years, the group leader, everybody was so happy. They told, who is this fellow? So far, they have not seen my face. Many meetings, many round of meetings. It's an international research organization, headquarters in Europe, Switzerland, or Geneva, wherever it might be. I have to check it. I was a little emotional today. They want to see me. Till date, they have not seen me. They have released immediately 35 lakhs rupees. I was so happy and thrilled that in India you have different India. We talk about rich India, made India, poverty India. In the scientific mind also, there are good brains. They recognize others. They respect others. Till date, I had video conferencing with everybody with new technology I am doing for them, free of cost. The idea level. Now they are coming to me. They are not finding anybody to have to discuss in that level. Group of scientists they come. Anybody can go and check. Time will come. Probably I'll tell them to visit. No problem. But the confidence they have shown me, only thing I was thinking that I will be losing 35 lakhs rupees because it's a theoretical. A lot of times what happens, your theoretical idea is not being channelized and not executed, then some theory and practice in life is different. I was thinking people do a lot of theories in his own life. Personal life, they say that you have to be good and all those things. After writing this theory, they come and beat their everything. They drank, they are becoming alcoholic. I have seen many philosophers in that life. I was thinking sometime if philosopher, if they cannot practice their own thing in their life, same way I was thinking if Amartya Sen, Dr. Robijit, all the Nobel laureates, if they cannot follow in their own life, what is there in theory? If they can marry thrice, four, they have got many kids, they can live their eyes. If they talk about that you should have only one or two kids, you should have one dedicated life, talk about the society, I think about Amartya Sen. They have all the liberty to do that. I always say they should do something what they practice. Their economic theories are also like that. They are the shallow hypocrites. That's why I am telling you. I challenge Dr. Abhijit, Dr. Amartya Sen with full capacity. Now probably people might be thinking that, well, this is an idea. I told it is $1 billion idea. That is what it is. For me, 35 lakhs rupees is nothing. I was thinking that India or world, if the same technology is been used, there will be many problem can be resolved. Not into algae, many things, many problem can be resolved. The separation system, entire dynamics of separation can be changed. I was thinking to separate uranium and other metals from water, if that can be used. I was discussing very scientist. I don't like to reveal many things over here, but probably my mind, lot of things are going on. Friends, let me complete my talk. It is not boosting me. I told Dr. Amartya Sen Abhijit I am a science student, right? Now you can understand me. You might be needing 60, 70 years, another life to understand this centrifugal technology. This much I can tell you. I am finishing my talk over here. Now I leave it to the world people to decide. I leave it to wisdom of Alfred Nobel Foundation, Nature and Scientific American to decide the credibility. I told everything. It is in open book. My system is there in open book, and whoever has used this technology, it is my creation, my idea, Gautam Buddha, my cat. This much I can tell you up to this level. Thank you very much. I am also feeling little hungry and water. I have many works to do. I am just speaking and speaking. It is not good, right? My servant is waiting on top. Thank you very much. I have to do my now social work for my homework. Then I have to move out office. I'll come back to you with much more better things. I'm a happy man. Even I'm hungry. No problem. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care.